Hey guys, so I'm going to be showing you the juice that I'm going to make for today. So I've got 1 orange, 1 lime, some ginger, and we are going to be adding olive oil. I know. Okay, so the lady that I saw online, I will tag her because I have started to use quite a lot of her recipes anyway for my juices, but basically she did not cut off any of the skin or anything like that, so we are going to follow suit. So I'm just going to cut everything into smaller pieces. Now we're going to add some water. So it's extra virgin olive oil. I think that's enough. She had measurements, but I ain't doing all of that, sorry. It looks disgusting. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So let's do taste tests now. It is really silky. The lime is really strong. But overall it tastes like a really refreshing drink. Like I can imagine drinking this like first thing in the morning in like the Caribbean or something. I would like to try the lemon version of this because I feel like the lime is a bit too strong, but overall this is still, it's nice, it's drinkable, it's good for you. So I would give this a 6 out of 10. This would probably taste really nice with some rum. But yeah, the smoothness of it because of the olive oil, really nice. Hey guys, we are back with another juice, and today we are going to be making a watermelon, lemon, celery and ginger juice. So I picked this up from Lidl. It was on offer, so I just thought I might as well buy it. Right, let's get started. Okay, so rinse that off. It's a really horrible, nasty, rainy day today, so I feel like I want something like this to boost my mood. For the ginger, I'm just going to use about that much. Just peel off the skin. Pop that in there. And then we have our lemon. Peel off the majority of the skin, I think. Look at that. So the consistency of this isn't that bad, and I do want to maintain some of the like fibre and stuff, so I'm not gonna juice it. It tastes like something that you would have in the Caribbean. I feel like I just say this all the time, but it's so true. Cheers. Good morning, people. It is Sunday today and we are going to make a juice. So the reason why I'm making this juice today is because I need to use up the ingredients. So I've got this cucumber that he's on his last legs basically. So I want to use up that. This apple is feeling very squashed and a bit yucky, so I need to use that. And then obviously I've got this massive celery that I bought, so I need to use this up as well. So we'll use, I'm trying to find the smallest, we'll use this much celery. All right, let's cut this up. So in terms of how I've been feeling since I started doing more juices, I felt like I've had a lot more energy, and I guess that's probably a culmination of eating well outside of the juices as well, but also exercising too. So I've just been feeling really good, guys. Like, I've just been feeling really good and I'm happy. Right, let's cut up this. Cool. Oh shit. Now we're gonna add the coconut water. So someone recommended to me to get a cheesecloth so that I can just squeeze it out. But to be honest, guys, I'm going to be moving soon. I'm going to buy an actual juicer. So I'm just going to stick with how I'm doing it now. I actually find doing it this way quite therapeutic. And it doesn't take as long as I think people think. I'm going to eat this just for the fibre. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Obviously it's very green. Let's do a taste test. Okay, it tastes very grassy with like a hint of that little bit of apples just seeping in just ever so slightly to make it not taste disgusting. I personally do not like the taste of celery, so yeah, I had to put the apple in there. So when I was eating the pulp, I could taste the ginger a lot more. Now I can kind of feel it as like a slight aftertaste, but it's not that strong. But yeah, this is not something that I would say that I enjoy. I'm kind of just drinking it because it's good for me, and celery, you know, is obviously really good for you as well. All right, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I would give this a 6 out of 10. I have a major sweet tooth just in general life, and so the apple is really helping this. Otherwise, I think that I would have probably given it a 1 out of 10. The apple saved it, okay? The apple saved it. Okay guys, this is what we're working with today. We are going to be making an orange, lemon, carrot and celery juice. Let's go. Right, let's cut these up. Okay, so I'm gonna add our coconut water. forgot to add ginger. This is what the juice is looking like. How gorgeous is this color? So let's do a taste test. I've already had some because I was eating some of the pulp to get that little bit of fiber in. This is really nice. I feel like the flavors complement each other really well, so there's not one flavor in here that's like overpowering, which is really good because I was a bit concerned that the celery would take over. It's sweet, but not in a like sickly sweet kind of way. It's like I think it's because obviously we've got the orange in there for that sweetness. We've got the lemon in there for a little bit of like that citrus flavor, that little sharpness, but then the carrot also adds its own sweetness as well. Like I actually think that carrots are quite sweet, but yeah, it's not overpowering, which is really nice. I really like this. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Guys, it's another day, another juice. Today we are going to be making watermelon, lime, ginger, beetroot and pineapple juice. So yeah, I didn't get any, I don't know whether this is going to make it taste a bit weird because it's pickled beetroot. Let's just try it and see what happens anyway. Right, let's get to cutting. I must say, it doesn't actually taste that bad. I really like beetroot. I really like pickled beetroot, so I wasn't really too concerned about it. The watermelon and pineapple give it that nice little sweetness, and then obviously with the ginger, we've got that extra little kick at the end. Like, it's like the final thing that you taste. It's really, really nice. I do quite like this. Again, like I said, I really like beetroot, so that's probably why. But I would give this an 8 out of 10. I think I'll definitely make this again.